This is an Infoblips LLC podcast network production.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sundays with Shai. Without further ado, here's Shai.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. Whew, I'm always so excited whenever I get introduced and come on. It's just like a wave of emotions because, for one, it's been a few weeks, and two, I just love talking to you guys as always. I literally say that every episode, and I know you guys are sick of it, but I don't care. I'm just happy to be here all the time. But man, past couple weeks, they've been pretty good. The new dog is adjusting. I told you guys about her. She's adjusting pretty well. She's learning her words and she's learning our routine, which is really just a huge stress relief because if anybody knows about owning dogs, you understand how difficult it is for a new dog to really understand you, understand what you're trying to get them to do, and just the whole bit of it is just very stressful and time consuming. But within the 3 weeks that she's been here, she's doing so good, and I'm so proud of her, so happy for her. Bitterman's doing well with her as well, being his size and just being a big bully like he is when he plays. He's doing well. He's doing amazing. So we're really happy for him. We're really content with the way things are going. The country life is amazing. I have a stray cat. She's actually lived here before we did. And we've seen her a few times, like, just driving in or just like walking out, we've seen her, but she didn't really acknowledge us. A couple of weeks ago, she did, and I was able to give her a can of tuna and some water and some cuddles. And I was just so excited. I was like, oh my God, like, I hope she stays. And then I didn't see her for a while. So I kept asking a lot of cat people, like, is this normal for cats to do that? Like, and they're like, with strays, they're unpredictable. They don't really have like a routine. But once you start establishing that, then, they start coming around within those like times that you're thinking about them. But anyway, so we have a stray cat and it's been awesome because I've been telling Brayden for a couple of years that I've wanted a cat. And so I basically got a cat without getting a cat. So it's pretty cool. We actually got to spend some time together this morning for about 30 minutes outside, and it's just, I don't know why it's so exciting for me, but like it's just so cute to like have this little animal that does its own thing, literally no cares in the world, but comes and chooses to sleep at our place and it's its safe spot. So I don't know, it's just so cute. So that's been happening. I got to see her. Um, there's a festival going on this weekend out in where we live, and it was really cute. We went last night and experienced it with our neighbor. And the neighbor actually has a lot in common with Braden, which is really nice. So it's cute to see like, how the community builds here because it's mostly older people, which I hate to say and put everybody on blast, but it is a very older community. So it's cool to actually have like that older person and he's actually very relatable to what, we're interested in and what our hobbies are, I guess. But he's into that. So we went to the little fair last night and we had some food. And I told Brayden that we have to go again tonight so we can, because last night we wanted to find these like potato skin nacho things. I don't know what they were, but we both were like, ooh, those look really good. So we were trying to find that, but we didn't end up finding it. So I told Brayden we can go back tonight and just have dinner there tonight. So yeah, so that's pretty much what I've been up to. I've been kind of really just the best way I could explain the past couple weeks is like basically just having a human experience. Like really honestly just like sitting with myself and sitting in my world and looking at it and grasping it and being grateful and really just understanding what the fuck I just did for myself. Like I'm so caught up in trying to be like, let's move on to the next step. But it's like, girl, you haven't even sat in this one like properly. So I'm actually just really just living day by day, kind of been lazy, not really worried about my healing. And that's part of the journey sometimes, guys, because like I said last time, we can't always be that person that's always healing something. Of course, there's those big moments where obviously if you need to be in that space, then you need to be in that space. But right now, I think with my healing journey, I'm kind of settled on that right now. Just with the time of the year and just how I'm feeling physically and mentally, I just kind of got to hit the brakes on deep diving on my healing. But it's not necessarily a bad thing. We all have to go through this because I mean, if you've been healing in that space for so long, like it's mentally exhausting. Like you're constantly picking out the little details and constantly thinking of the improvement and just it just becomes mentally draining. And so I've come to that space where I'm just like, all right, we need a break. Let's just live our life. Let's just be grateful. Let's just actually just have the human experience. And it's been nice. Like look what I've been able to see what's around me and really just I don't know, just it's a way to focus on yourself without without the healing portion of it. So it's been really, really nice. And I think I don't know if it was last episode or 2 episodes ago, but we talked about friendship breakups, and whew, that was really hard to navigate. They say friendship breakups are harder than like relationship breakups, and I can understand why. Only because that person, obviously for huge reasons, became your safe person and they know more things than probably your partner does. More intimate that your partner can't relate to or understand. I don't know. I don't know, but it was just it was a lot to navigate, but I'm finally at peace with it. I finally have come to the conclusion and confidence that I chose me and that's okay. And that's the theme that I need to continue to follow. That's the big, 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 big thing. Um, Oh, by the way, this is just a rambling episode. I don't really have anything. I know usually I like announce what I'm going to talk about, but I didn't do it this time. Sorry, guys. But I'm just going to ramble. It's just been too much within the past couple weeks that I've been thinking about that I'm like, we need to be focused on one topic. And sometimes that's hard for me, guys. Like to be honest, like it's hard for me to just stay focused on one singular thing because my mind. You guys have been here almost a year now. You guys see how my mind works. So so anyways, so let's talk about Mercury retrograde because that ended a few weeks ago. And I feel like I'm every time retrograde ends, I feel like it takes me the longest to get out of that like fog. Like you just, I don't know, like whenever retrograde comes, I feel like there's like this self that you've been being for the past couple of weeks, but then like this self within retrograde comes and like overshadows you and it just takes over no matter how much you're just like, I'm doing the healing work, I'm journaling, I'm doing this, like it just takes over during retrograde. And this retrograde was difficult for me because it was a lot of themes that brought up things internally within myself. Like this time, it wasn't about relationships around me, it wasn't about anything within the outside. It was literally my internal world. And sheesh, there's a lot going on there. There's a lot going on there. I've realized through my healing journey, I've done a lot of inner child work, but and I've mentioned the inner teen. So I was listening to more podcasts in that direction, and boy, I did not realize how much I expressed an unhealed teenager within my early 20s and explains a lot. Explains a lot. But anyways, so that was one of my themes during retrograde was bringing that relationship and bringing that self to present because she's got a lot to say, she's got a lot to do, she's got a lot of influence, and with my inner teen it's a lot of misunderstanding, a lot of not being seen for like me, and so I think that's why my retrograde was so difficult because like I've told you guys before, I'm a people pleaser, so I'm always worried about someone else or something else. So having this retrograde and be so focused on me, I'm just like, dude, why are you hitting me so hard? It's like a slap in the face, man. Like, okay, I get it. I need to work on my relationship with myself. So that was it. So it became depressing because I'm just like, whew, there's a lot to work on there. So, anyways, but that really influenced my retrograde, and then towards the end, it let up a little bit, but whew, it was just a lot of big emotions there. And trying to understand that and try to basically understand how I want to be understood and how I want to be seen. You know, like there's this huge theme of wanting to be understood and wanting to be seen, but where is that coming from? Where do you want to be seen at? Where do you feel misunderstood? So there, that's why I said I need to take a break. I need to take a break because once I start breaking down that inner teen, like I just know I'm gonna have that mental space where I'm just like, dude, is this really what you did to yourself? Like after all this time, like you told yourself as a child you wouldn't do it. And like there's many things, you guys. I will get into it. It's very, very personal. I don't want to talk about it right now because it's embarrassing, but we will get into it. But anyways, so that was a huge theme, working on myself. So I'm gonna carry that for the next probably for a while, honestly, because it's come to a point now where that theme and that cycle is the key to unlocking this huge potential or this huge light that I'm trying to get to, or at least unleash, I should say, not really get to, because we're not on a destination here, it's a journey. So anyways, last thing I want to talk about, it literally just slipped my mind because I just think about way too many things. So I'll just breathe it out and try to remember. I love that you guys can't see John because he's constantly laughing at me, and it's I love him. Okay, I love my cousin. I love my cousin. I really forgot what I was going to talk about because it was actually important. It was another life lesson. I'm sure it's going to come to me. Oh, so I'm so sorry. Okay, so my birthday is in 2 weeks. I'm going to be 30, and I'm really excited. I'm nervous, but I'm really excited. And with 30 and the fall season coming, like I thrive in this season because not only is it my birthday season and it's Libra season and the weather's changing and everything, but this is my time where I really focus on my goals. I start planning out my 2024. This is my time where I kind of just start getting the petals rolling. So then by the time the winter season comes, like I've already planted the seeds. I kind of just wait it out, keep watering them, do what I need to do, relax, and then summertime, it's go 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 again. And anyway, so I'm just really excited it's fall because it's coming to that time, and I've already been thinking about what I want to accomplish for 2024. I've already got some financial goals in mind, business goals in mind. I've thought of another beauty service I want to add, besides nails, and so I'm pretty excited, but I've got some things to do before any of that can come into play. I have some physical goals that I want to accomplish because I do not want to go in my 30s continuing that cycle of the disconnection of physical, like exercise. Sorry, I should clarify, exercise. I don't want to go in my 30s battling that anymore. I just need to nut up and do it, and really that's a terrible term. I'm sorry. I need to be more aware. I'm sorry. I need to just do it. Okay. um and I'm also going to be creating a fall routine for myself because now that I'm kind of settling into my life now and into my new life and into this new schedule that I have, I'm able to actually think about what I want to include in my routine and what that looks like for me. So we're about to get cozy. I'm about to start baking again. I'm going to get some new soup recipes because I really, really like soup, and it's easy and convenient, and I can just throw it on the crock pot and have it cook all day. And then when we get home, we have soup. So it's really cool. The fall weather out here, I've never experienced it, but it's been chilly the past couple mornings. So the winter I'm nervous for because I don't like the cold. Your girl, I've been in Nevada for over 10 years and I still cannot get over the heat and the cold. Like, I'm a California girl till I die, I swear. But anyways, guys, so that was my past couple weeks. Thank you for listening to me ramble and rant and tell you all my life problems that happens and dump on you all the time. I really appreciate it. And you guys are my safe space. And I always, always, always am grateful for everyone. So thank you for being here. I will see you guys next week.